name is Kurt Kaler. I'm the co-founder and president of AlGalCo. AlGalCo is the company with the exclusive license from Purdue University to commercialize a new technology in which we can create hydrogen gas on demand. Most of you are watching this video we've already met or spoken to on the telephone, but not for everyone. So please forgive me for one moment while I digress. The first part of our process was to determine if this reaction will work. This is a very small piece of our oxide, and this is ordinary water. Start the reaction, simply add the water to the alloy. The alloy is 95% aluminum. You can see already that the bubbles are coming off. That is hydrogen gas. The hydrogen gas can be fed directly into a standard internal combustion engine or to a fuel cell. We've already done studies of the hydrogen gas itself, and it does work in fuel cells, as there is 0% carbon monoxide and 0% sulfates. This was phase one of our commercialization project. Phase two is our genset. Genset is comprised of two elements. The first is a standard 1 kilowatt Honda generator that was purchased off the shelf at Walmart. This is a completely stock unit. The rest of the unit are reaction chambers for the water in the alloy. By simply pushing the button, water hits the alloy, just like we saw in the first phase, and produces hydrogen gas, which runs the generator. Now, our first application for this technology is for emergency in-home portable generators. If you are a medically fragile customer, considered as someone who has an oxygen pump, a feeding pump, maybe a chilled insulin for your diabetes, if you live on the countryside by yourself and the power goes out, there's a risk of mortality. Our concept is to be able to wheel the genset right directly inside someone's home, and we can plug it in, turn it on, and it works. It'll keep them alive until the power can be restored. The purpose of this video is to solicit your opinions and suggestions for phase 3 of our 1 kilowatt genset. There's also further applications that we have identified we also would like to hear back from the public. The first one is a water purification project. If you have a flood with non-potable water, you can put the alloy inside this, because half the reaction energy comes out in hydrogen and half comes out in heat. The alloy will warm up in the water. The hydrogen you can burn to produce steam, condense it out, and you have drinking water. The main advantage of this technology is that you do not need an outside source of energy to purify the water. Second application is for diesel engines. Diesel engines can run on hydrogen gas, and when they do, they produce no types of particulates or NOx. So if you have to idle your truck in the middle of the winter time, then you can switch over to an auxiliary system of hydrogen, so you have no pollutants during that time. When you're ready to go back on the road, you simply switch the system back to diesel, and off you go. The third application is to upscale this genset. This is a 1 kilowatt genset. Perhaps we can go to 5, 10, maybe even 15 kilowatts, so that way we can power an entire house. The fourth application that we are considering is battery replacement. Our technology allows a 10 to 11 times greater energy density than the most sophisticated lithium-ion batteries. In car applications for hybrids, golf carts, anything that needs a battery type of support, this technology will allow you to store the energy in a nice, safe environment. So it takes about 2 or 3 minutes to generate enough hydrogen, so we'd like to take a second and we'll be right back. Start phase 2, you have to manually start the Honda generator. Phase 3 will be an automatic start, and you have to manually control it. Phase 3 also will be automatic control.